What's happening, guys? Welcome to the Red Workshop. Today's video, I'm going a wee bit Mandalorian. So I recently just got the Hasbro Black Series Mandalorian helmet. It looks great out of the box, but it's just not right. I think it needs a wee bit more weathering. I'm also going to try something I saw Adam Savage do from Tested, where he and Norm, I think it was, decided they would repaint, weather their helmets, and Adam used a gloss varnish and it brought out the shine so much I just fell in love with it. So I'm going to give that a try as well. So let's do this. So here it is, the Mandalorian Black Series helmet, straight out of the box, and it does look amazing. You can almost see my reflection there. Now this could just be put on the shelf just like this and it looked amazing, but it's way too clean. And I want to try and do a wee thing that I saw Adam Savage do on Tested, where he made it shinier. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. Mask up the visor, because I don't want to get any paint on that. Then we get into the spray paint. So for this spray paint gloss technique, all you need to do is spray it with a clear gloss varnish. And as you can see, once you start building up the layer, it just gets super shiny, just like that. Now I did decide to paint this outside since it was a nice sunny day. Taking it back inside, because of the heat difference, it was pretty cold outside and it was warm in the house. The clear coat did go a wee bit cloudy, so I had to leave it to dry and reapply it again inside, but it still worked out pretty good. Hello. So shiny. Here's before and after. Crazy, right? So here it is after the gloss coat. Look how shiny it is. It is amazing how shiny that actually is and how reflective it is now. And now it's shiny, it's time to dirty it, because it needs to be weathered a wee bit. There me again. Hello! It really is amazing. Looks amazing. So now that it's super shiny, it's time to weather it. Dirty it up a wee bit. Oh, you really can't see me in that, can't you? Jesus. So, starting off with a black wash. It's not as watered down as I usually do. It's still quite watered, but the plan is to try and get some of the black paint into these lines, just so they pop out a wee bit more. Once I've done with the black wash, down all these gaps and here and things, I'll leave that to dry, see if it needs another coat or not. Then I'll come in with a bit of burnt sienna, just to give it a bit of a desert worn look, almost rusty, but not rusty if you know what I mean. And we'll see what it looks after that. Now I'm not going to go over the whole thing. I am just going to try and get into these grooves. These bits I'm going to leave them as they are, really, but we'll see how I feel. So let's do this. And because it is so super shiny, the paint is not really sticking too well. That's one of the reasons why I didn't water it down too much. If there was too much water in the paint, it really wouldn't stick at all. So I'm just going to carry on with this and I will just come back once I'm done. So that's the black done. It looks pretty good. It is real hard to see because of the shiny finish. So it's really hard to see on camera, to be honest. But it does look pretty good. Now I've got all the bits that I wanted dirty looking. Especially on the top as well. Yeah, so now that I've done the black, I'm going to do some burnt sienna just to give it a wee bit of a contrast, add a wee bit more colour to it, and make it look like he's been in the desert, which he has been. So I'm just going to do exactly the same. I mixed up some burnt sienna. It's quite watery, as I'm not planning on doing too much with it. But I'm just going to literally just dab it into different bits and dab it off. So I'm just going to carry on with this and I'll be back. Yeah, so that's the weathering done. I'm fairly happy with it. Again, it doesn't really pick up too well on camera because of the shininess. I might take it outside and take some videos just so you can see it, but yeah, it's looking good. One last thing to do. Need to take all this masking tape off. There you go. That's it done. So there you go, guys. You probably can't hear me very well with this on, but I think it looks amazing. It looks like it's straight out of the desert. I wonder if they're a Mandalorian with a beard. And how does it hide it? But yeah, so there it is. It's turned out amazing. I think it's got to look amazing somewhere, wherever I put it. There's not really much room up on the shelf behind me. But maybe go on the wall. I might get a wall mount for it. Yeah. The gloss varnish spray paint method is just amazing. Now I know from experience, spraying things that you've sprayed silver or you've painted silver with a clear coat, it just dulls the paint right down. There are finishes that don't do that, but most spray paints or spray tins will just knock the finish down. And this has done the opposite. It is amazing. And with the weathering paint as well on top, yeah, it just looks great. The black made it pop. Then the burnt umber has just given a wee bit of contrast and made it look like he's straight out of the desert. Oh, how did that get in there? But there you go. So guys, I hope you found that useful. I hope I've inspired you to paint your own Mandalorian helmet. Give it a try. It turned out brilliantly, and I think it looks even more amazing than it did before. As always guys, thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like and hit that notification button, and I'll see you next time on the Rebel Workshop.